Hi everyone. The second type of wall problem that we're going to talk about will be the dry mixture problems. Dry mixture problems. Well, when we do this type of problem, remember this formula. Amount times price equal to total value. Think about that. Suppose you go to a supermarket, say for each pound of apple is say $1, and you're buying 5 pounds of apple. So the amount that you're buying here will be 5 pounds, and the price for the apple is $1 per pound. So 5 pounds times $1 per pound, that will give you the total value for the apple. So 5 times 1 gives you $5. So that's going to worth $5. Or think about that if you order in McDonald's, each hamburger maybe cost maybe $3. And you're buying 3 hamburger, the amount will be 3. Then 3 times the price for each hamburger, that will give you the total value that you spent, right? Okay. So amount times the unit price, that will give you the total value for the whole purchase of for the total, okay? And that will equal to the total value here. Okay, so this example would talk about mixing cashews and peanut. The owner of a produce store noticed that 20 pounds of gourmet cashews did not sell because of their high price of $12 per pound. The owner decides to mix peanut with the cashews to lower the price per pound. If peanuts sell for $3 per pound, how many pounds of peanuts must be mixed with the cashews to make a mixture that could be sold for $6 per pound? Okay. So you read this problem. Okay. So whenever it's a word problem, you read it over and until you fully understand what's going on. Okay. And sometimes drawing a diagram like this is going to help. Okay. So I always like to draw a diagram. A picture is better than 1,000 words. So I drew the diagram over here. So we are mixing these cashews, and that is $12 per pound, and we have 20 pounds, and we're going to mix it with peanuts, which is the unit price is lower, which is only $3 per pound, and we want to know how many pounds of peanuts should I add over here. So then for this mixture over here, when you mix them together, we're going to sell that for $6 per pound. Okay, so when the unit price is lower, maybe more customer will buy it. Okay. Okay, so again, this is a word problem. So the first step is let declare the variable. Okay, so let x be or let x equal to whatever they're looking for. They're looking for the number of pound of peanuts. So we're going to let x be the number of pound of peanuts. Okay, so let x be the total number of pound of peanuts. Okay. The second step over here is equation. Okay, so we try to set up equation. Now for this type of mixture problem, I have a setup that is going to help you to get the equation. So I would draw a box here, mixed with another box equal to this box of mixture. Okay, so we're mixing cashews and peanuts, and we get a mixture. Okay, so we put down what you're going to mix to get this mixture. Okay, so you label them this way, draw these 3 boxes. So this mixed with this equal to this mixture here. And then you will enter the information. So over here, for cashews, it is $12 per pound. So we enter that. So $12 per pound, and we have 20 pounds. Now, what about for this peanut, which is $3 per pound? And we don't know how many pounds, and that's the one that we try to find out. How many pounds do we need, right? So we're going to let x be that, so x pound. And for the mixture, what's the unit price for that? It says it is $6 per pound. So I'm going to enter here, $6 per pound. But how many pounds do we have over here? Well, we have 20 pounds over here, and we're adding X pound over here. Think about this cup over here, right? This cup over here, okay? And then you mix it, okay? So you mix this, the cashew over here, and you mix the peanut over here. So you mix them together. So you have 20 pounds and mixed with X pound together. they all go inside this cup, right, or this container. So for the mixture over here, it will be 20 pound plus X pound, because the 20 pound here adding X pound over here will give you the amount, the number of pounds over here, right? So the amount of mixture here is 20 plus X pound. Okay. Okay. So notice that when I enter the information, I enter the price on top, and then I enter the number of pounds at the bottom. So I just be consistent. So the price on top and the pounds at the bottom. Okay. Okay. Now we try to get the equation. Now think about what will be equal to what. Okay. So think about what will be unchanged before you mix and after you mix. Okay. So notice that the value is not going to change, right? If you mix this with this, the value of this plus the value of this will equal to the value here in the mixture. So mixing them is not going to change the value, right? So when you mix two things together, okay, the value for this A and the value for this B will all go into the mixture over here. Okay, so the value here plus the value here equal to the value over here. Okay, so what will be the value over here? Well, remember in the beginning we talked about amount times the price give you the total value, right? So each pound costs $12, and I have 20 pounds. So it will be 20 times $12 per pound, right? So that will give you the value here. So we multiply these two together. So 12 times 20 give you the value over here. $12 per pound, I have 20 pounds, so we multiply them. So over here, we multiply these two numbers. Similarly for this is $3 per pound, and we have X pound. If it's 1 pound, it will be 1 times this. If it's 2 pounds, it will be 2 times that. If it's 10 pounds, it will be 10 times that. But now we have X pound, right? So it will be X times that. So 3 times X will give you the value over here. 3 times X. Okay. Now what about the value over here? Similarly, will be the price per pound times the number of pounds. So multiply these two together. Okay, these two quantity together. So be careful here, you need the parenthesis because it's $6 per pound and the total number of pounds is 20 plus X. So there's a parenthesis here. Okay. You press X. Now, whenever you have mixture problem, think about the value here. The sum of the value that before you mix equal to the value in the mixture. Okay. So that's how you set the equation for the dry mixture problems. Okay. Now, the next step here, we're going to solve it. To solve it, we multiply this over here. That's 240. This is 3x. Okay. That is 3x. That is 3x. That's 3x. Okay. Now, this side here, you will distribute. So 6 times 20 is 120 plus 6 times x over here give you 6x right here. Okay. Now to isolate x, say we want the x on this side, the left side, then you will subtract 6x on both sides. Now you get the x on this side, you would want the number, you would like to have the number on this side. So you will get rid of this number on this side by subtracting this on both sides. So subtracting 220 on both sides, that will give you here 3 subtract 6 is -3, so -3x. Here subtracting that is -120. Now we undo this multiplication by dividing. Divide by -3 on both sides. X is equal to positive. Negative divided by negative is positive. So that is positive 40. So this is the solving part right here. The last part here will be a sentence, a complete sentence. So write a complete sentence. Say we need 40 pounds of this peanuts. Okay. Now that this problem is complete. Okay. So this is dry mixture popping. Now you go ahead and do homework, and your question about the homework, we can always go over them in class.